All right, folks, if you only knew what we went through to get you these video blogs. Here we are outside in the snow of Boston, and it is coming down. Again,
no gloves, because the camera's on my gloves to protect it.
The same thing I said in Detroit. I don't ever want to hear an NBA player complaining about the weather in Toronto, because it's nothing like it is in Boston right now.
I'm sliding here, Jones.
You got no traction. Eric Smith almost wiped out 3 times setting up the camera. But how about the Raptors? Could wipe out the Celtics tonight. Boston playing.
The camera's teetering right now, so I'm assuming that we're still in frame.
The wind.
I'm assuming you can still hear us.
The wind.
Hopefully we're still okay. We might have to check this after and retape this if it's not, but hopefully it's okay. But yeah, the Raptors 5 in a row, looking to go 6-0, and a pretty good chance to do so considering Rondo. There's the camera going again.
Pierce. It's agreeing with us.
Garnett.
Out.
Marquise Daniels out, all 4 of them. And there's talk that Baby Davis may not play as well. So, I mean, hey, the Raptors experienced this earlier this year, Jonesy, with Tony Parker and Tim Duncan missing that game against the Spurs. And Toronto could not take advantage in that one. As a bus rolls by, and hopefully you can still hear us, we're facing all the elements today. But Toronto couldn't take care of that Spurs game. They've got to get this one with 3 starters and potentially 2 key bench pieces out of the lineup.
The caveat, as the qualifier, as Eric always likes to say, is it's not always easy. I'll tell you why. Guys love the spotlight and a chance to step forward. There still is Rasheed Wallace. Kendrick Perkins' offensive game has really come around this year. So what adjustments will Jay Triano make? Because you can throw those scouting reports out the window right now, and the Celtics are still a very good home team. That being said, Toronto's got to try and get this one and keep it going. That would get them to 500, going home tomorrow against San Antonio, and then into Orlando in a very tough 3-game stretch.
And not to look past this game by any means, obviously a game against Boston, whether you got the regulars or not, it's still Boston, it's still a winning organization, a team that has that kind of that attitude of winning, Jonesy. But to look ahead to tomorrow, just briefly, San Antonio's playing tonight as well, so no excuses going into tomorrow, oh, tough back-to-back, whatever. The Spurs are playing as well, both teams coming on the back-to-back, so you can't have any built-in, again, excuse for tomorrow's ball game. If Toronto can get this one, 6 in a row, 7 in a row for the sweater record on the line tonight.
It's going to be pushed.
Huge.
It's going to be pushed tonight. And I'm going to tell you a story about superstition because he's got the Jones jinx. And I used to be really superstitious too until I found out has nothing to do with the game.
Well, I don't know. The sweater, it's got a lot to do right now, I think.
The sweater's actually a very good rebounder and a good positional defender.
And as for the Raptors, though, quickly before we go, because I'm freezing right now, my hands are ice. Hito Turkoglu with the team, game time decision for tonight. So we're not sure yet if he's going to play. Game time decision. Jose Calderon back in Toronto, will not go. There's talk that he may play in Orlando after Sunday's game against the Spurs.
The Philadelphia Flyers are staying in the same hotel. They were here yesterday for the Winter Classic. Bob Clark and company, their buses just pulled up. They're rolling out. We're going to go back in and get warm, have some lunch. We'll talk to you tonight, folks. Gotta love the weather here in Boston. Hey, when do I get to play hockey outdoors?